let's take a look at this problem of a system of linear inequalities in two variables. Now, as you look at your four multiple choice options, you should note that all the lines are the same. They're all dotted lines. They're all in the same places. So it's not a matter of how to graph the lines. It's just a matter of where the final shading should be. So personally, what I would do is try to organize my work, which is always really important. I'd come off to the side and I would regraph those lines, noticing that this one that has the negative slope is above the origin, and similarly this one with a positive slope is also above the origin. Remember, the origin is a really important point when solving these problems because this can be our test point to see which way we're shading. The next really important part of this problem is to identify which line goes with which inequality. So if I call this line A, he has a positive slope. The positive slope is the top guy, whereas the one with the negative slope is the negative 2x guy, so the slope of negative 2. So if I'm looking at line A, I want to test the origin, this point here, to see which side should be shaded. So if I look at inequality A, I have 0 is greater than 0 plus 3, or 0 is bigger than 3, which is false. So when it comes to only this line here, I do not want to shade the origin. I want to shade this side up here. So that's what's going on as far as A. So let me erase my X out of here. So now let's talk about the B. We're also going to test the origin on line B. So when I plug in 0, 0 on inequality B, we get 0 is less than negative 2 times 0 plus 1, or 0 is less than 1. Now that's a true statement, meaning I want to shade the origin on that line. So remember what's going on here is that line B is this one here. Oh, that's a super straight line. And we do want to shade the origin. The origin was underneath it, so we're shading this side. And what our final shading is the part shaded by both. So on my screen here, it's where the yellow and the purple overlap at, and you can see that that's being shaded in red. So in terms of our multiple choice options, we can see that that's option B. And so that's kind of how we want to organize our work.